Gobby Gaffer again. I'll level with you. I've not done very much since you were last with me. I've just been sat in this chair. No, I'm only joking really. I've been out on the training pitch. I've been trying to get these lads fired up. First game, 1 point, at home. Not the greatest result. So we need to a little bit better, don't we really? So today we've got 3 games for you. You lucky people. So we've got a Caribou Cup game against Preston North End, and then we've got 2 league games as well. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board and push ourselves up into that kind of required, top half of the table position. Let's get stuck in, shall we? There's way too much waffling on this channel. Way too much waffling. I'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome to Deepdale for this Caribou Cup game. Let's see if we can get a bit of dosh in the bank. I mean, it would be very nice, wouldn't it? So the team that we're going to try and do that with is Isted in goal. Back 4 of Quamina, Whitmore, Wiggett and McDermott. Mundle and Rossiter are the 2 midfield players. Kumas and Bailey are the wide players, with Gower playing that advanced playmaker role behind Charman. And we're underway. Obviously, this is going to be quite a test for us. Preston North End are in the league above us, Sky Bet League 1, but, lofty ambitions and all that, that's where we want to be eventually. So, good test for us this today. Quamina didn't have a great game in his first game for us in Sky Bet League 2, so looking for a little bit more from him today. Wright Phillips didn't have a great game. He finished the game on a 6.2. So I brought Odin Bailey in today. Give him a chance. And that's the first shot of any meaning that goes straight over the top. Quamina with the throw. Gower. That's taken out of defence, but we're coming back at them again. Quamina over the top. Headed ball back to the keeper. I mean, I think, we've got a lot of new faces in this team, and it's going to take them a while to settle into Sky Bet League 2. And we're 1-0 down. Not ideal. Yep, don't think we need to see that again. Although, let's just have a look to, Isted flapping at it again. I have to say, I have had a quick look for new keepers. There's not an awful lot about at the moment, but Harry Isted did not cover himself in glory in that first league game, and he's flapped a little bit today. So that's 3 chances North End have had, and we've not even got going yet. I don't even think we've got off the coach. Roster with the corner. Headed straight out. We picked that ball up. Horrible ball into the box. McDermott. What's McDermott going to do with this? Whitmore. Quamina down that left-hand side. He's slinging the ball in the box. And Charman just clips the top of the crossbar with that one. So that's our first shot and our first shot on target in the game. But North End are outplaying us. Only to be expected, really. I mean, North End are a fairly well-established Championship Sky Bet League 1 team. We've only just come out of the Nationals. So if you kind of look at it like that, then, maybe. And that's 2-0. 21 minutes on the clock. And the scoreline is basically going as would be predicted, really. The board has predicted a loss. The fans forum have predicted a loss in this game. Would have been quite nice to have turned that round a little bit, but it looks as though not to be. It's going to be a long old game, this one, I think. A long old game. Mundle. Nice ball to Kumas. Kumas into the box. That's headed clear quite easily. No challenge there, really. Kumas with the shot, but it gets turned round the post. I do like the look of this Kumas. He looks a real find. Kumas into the box. Headed clear very, very easily again though. I've got my corners all set up. All the big boys are there for corners. Near post, far post. All that malarkey. But in this game we just don't seem to be... We're off the pace, I think, in all departments at the moment. But, you know, it's a useful run out for us. I mean, when the draw was made and we got Preston away, I thought, you know, it could have been a little bit easier for us. But, you know, it's another useful run out. It's another useful 90 minutes. Sharman nearly breaks the net with that one. So I think that's his third goal of the season already, Charman. We've only played 2 games. So I don't think I have too many worries about Charman making the step up. Charman is definitely going to be able to make that step up. If he can do that against a League One side, then it looks like he's got a great future, certainly in this league, and maybe stepping up again. Luke Charman is a bit of a superstar. Corner, Kumas swings the ball in. We're just not winning that ball at the corner at all. Get that ball in. Oh, what a goal from Odin Bailey. Are you going to flag that off? Yeah, I thought you might do. I thought you might flag that one off. Football Manager is not very well known for giant killings, is it really? So, I mean, I did say it a while ago in a previous video, but oh look, Gower's now scored 2-2. I did say that if we won this game, I'll eat my hat, and we actually did win it in the end. So, but that's a nice little finish from Gower, getting it back to 2-2 on the stroke of half time. I think we're actually growing into this game. Maybe I'm doing the players a little bit of a disservice. 2-2 at half time. I'm going to give them a pat on the back, you know. I'm going to say, I mean, normally I would berate them a little bit, but I'm not. I'm going to say I'm very happy with that, because, to be quite honest, to come back from 2-0 down at North End for a 2-2, Quamina. I don't know whether Quamina is struggling with the step up. I'm going to have to monitor him very, very closely. Last season, he looked like a bit of a world beater. This season, he's not been great. I mean, that giving that ball away then led directly to the goal. So we're now losing 3-2 after having made a brilliant comeback first half. And Maguire is there again. That's his 5th goal of the season. They drew their first game, by the way, against Bolton Wanderers. So they had a 2-2 against Bolton. Whitmore. Poor ball out from Whitmore. And we're lucky there not to be 4-2 down. Couple of subs. Brought the young lad Russell Denny on at inverted right winger, just to give him a run out, see what he can do. Rossiter was on a yellow, so I brought Corness on in midfield. I think we'll leave it at that for now and just see if we can get back into this game. I mean, at this moment in time, we certainly haven't disgraced ourselves. Going to a Sky Bet League 1 team and scoring 2 goals. It's not too shabby, that, is it really? Well won by Whitmore. Wiggett. Ball forward. And that's 2, nobody. Come on, we need to send this ball back to him. Get your head on it. No, we're not winning that ball. Oh, yes, we've won it. Corness has got the ball. Mundle has got the ball now. What can Mundle do? Nice shot, but the keeper was quite easily onto that one. Corner. Isted again. What is Isted doing, really? Another corner. Right, Isted needs to sort his act out. Whoa, Rocket. Yeah, he wasn't stopping that one, was he? 4-2. Like I said in the first half, Football Manager, they don't let you win these games, really, do they? You know, would be a massive giant killing. So I think the fact that we got 2 goals back was a little bit of a miracle. We're now 4-2 down, so it's as you were, really. All running to a lovely, lovely script. Couple more subs. Think it's a lost cause now, but it gives me a chance to have a little bit of a look at other players as well. Brought Charlie Brown on again up front and taken Kwamina off. Not having a great game, very tired. And I've just gone to 3 at the back now. Could be a little bit suicidal, but you've got to give it a go, haven't you? So with 80 minutes on the clock, we're going out of the Carabao Cup. I mean, the reality is that we're in a brand new league now. Consolidation is the name of the game this season. Finance-wise, Carabao Cup would have been nice, but my priorities this season now are consolidation. If we can get a couple of little cup runs on the go, fine. But we are AFC Fylde, and we've come from the Vanarama National North, so we I know this team is capable of doing some really good stuff, and it's, you know, a team that I've put together to consolidate and maybe even do slightly better than consolidating in Sky Bet League 2. But at the end of the day, you know, we have to remember where we've come from, who we are, and we need to build our kind of league status, really. If we can build our league status and get some consolidation in there, then we can start coming to places like Preston North End and putting on a bit of a show and maybe not conceding 4 goals, 5 goals even. So we've got well and truly battered today, but am I going to berate them at the end? I mean, probably not actually. I'm probably going to give him a bit of a pat on the back and say, you did okay. Although Isted wants a rocket. I really need a new keeper, I think. 2 games into the season, we need a new keeper. Well, that wasn't great, was it? Okay, so I did you know, you did yourselves proud today, lads. I gave them all a pat on the back and said, you know, we were playing a Sky Bet League 1 team there, and you did yourselves proud. And everybody's switched off and confused. Answers on a postcard. Seriously, I do wonder sometimes. Well, I'm getting to know my players a little bit better now. I'm getting to know my players in a higher league. And 1 or 2 of them are failing miserably at the moment, so they need to watch the backs a little bit. We move onward. We're going to go to an away game now to Morecambe. So let's see if we can put on a better display, and let's see if we can chalk up 3 points. Because we need to, like I say, consolidation, name of the game this season, and 3 points here would be nice consolidation. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to jump on the coach. There's only like 2 or 3 days between the North End game and the Morecambe game, so we're going to jump on the coach now, and we're going to shoot off to Morecambe. We'll see you there. Well, if you like your Football Manager played the Gobby Gaffer way, why not subscribe and give me a like? That means I can come back, do a lot of waffling, be a bit silly, and we're all happy, right? Welcome to the Mazuma Stadium here in Morecambe. Sunny northwest coast. Well, not quite so sunny today, but anyway, team for today. I'm putting Chibueze in goal today. He's a young kid. He's got some great prospects. Not happy with Isted at all. This could be a bit suicidal. I don't know, but anyway, Chibueze in goal. So we've got a back 4 of Linton starts today in place of Kwamina. Davis, Kakuri, and Gibbons, the back 4. 2 in the middle, Mundle and Rossiter. We've got Kumas and Bailey as the wingers, with Gower just behind the striker, Charman. And we're underway. Let's hope that nice pat on the back and being a proper good gentleman to them all. And they were all disappointed, frustrated. I mean, let's hope that has not put the mockers on this game, because we do need 3 points out of this game now. We need to get our season up and running. Charman, what a goal from Luke Charman. What a goal. Oh my word. If we had half of the team looking as good as Charman does in this league, we'd have no problems at all. He's stepped up like a trooper. Nice ball from Rossiter though. Nice ball over the top from Rossiter. Lovely goal there from Charman. So, 1-0 up. But free kick to Morecambe. This is a test for Chibuez. Well, it wasn't actually. But we'll have to see whether he can step up or not. He's on a 6.9 at the moment, so he seems to be playing okay. I mean, we're half an hour into the game. Decent crowd. Talking about crowds, you know, I've got a little bit of a bee in my bonnet about the crowds. The first game of the season, the home game, we had 3,200 in for that game. So slightly increased on last season, but still not capacity at 6,000. Another free kick to Morecambe. So they're trying to get back in the game, and that's the header. Straight past the keeper, and we're back to 1-1. Horrible. Don't want to see that again. Thank you. And Morecambe are back at it again. Right, come on, Kumas. Let's see some of that flair that we saw in the first game. Ball forward for Gower. Can back Gower? No, he can't. Charman is actually looking quite tired. Mundle into the box. Headed ball out. Out to Gibbons. Charman? No, couldn't get his head on it. Come on, somebody get to that ball. Rossiter. Kumas again. Couldn't get a clean take on that ball then. Come on, somebody tackle this lad. Nicely in there in defence. Nicely in, but it's coming straight back at us again. We're not holding on to the ball. Humphreys. Nice save from Chibuez with his feet. Kind of have a feeling Isted would have flapped at that and it would have been 2-1. I don't think I can rely on a young kid, though, in goal all of the rest of the season. I have been looking, but... Right, what we're going to say? I'm going to say, okay, so we patted him on the back last. I'm going to say it's not good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Oh, they all seem very motivated. I think I've got a team here of masochists. They do okay, and, you know, you berate them, and, oh, they're happy with that. Unbelievable. Okay, ball out. So Morecambe are coming at us again. Lovely tackle from Whitmore, that. Bailey. Nah, it was a poor ball out. Distribution at the moment's not great at all. Ball through there. Chibuez picks the ball up nicely. Get a nice feel for the ball in the second half. Kokori. Out to Rossiter. Rossiter. Ball into Odin Bailey. Bailey on to Charman. No, it's going to come out to Kumas. Kumas is going to be an absolute wizard with this ball. And for once, Charman pulls that well wide of the post. Okay, time for a little bit of a freshen up. Brought 3 subs on. Taken Charman off. Brought Charlie Brown on up front. It's always a risk with Charlie Brown these days. I've moved Mundle forward and brought Corness in as the Mazzala. And Joe Rowley gets his first start of the season. He's been out injured, coming back on a fitness. See if he can do anything for us in this second half. So see if these substitutions can make any kind of a difference for us. The left wing back, position is a real problem. So Linton has come on. He's on a 6.1. So it's a real problem for us. We're just not performing. Unlucky. We're not performing in that area of the pitch at all. So unless something drastic happens, we're dropping another 2 points. Okay, we're going all out attacking now for this last 10 minutes or so. Brought Wright Phillips on up front to partner Charlie Brown, and we're going long ball just to see if we can nick the winner. And I'm going to say I've got faith in you. Go out there and make the difference. Can we actually score the winner here or not? It's been a very even game, to be honest. So we've got a highlight. Is it going to be a highlight for us or a highlight for Morecambe? And that's coming straight back at us. So it's a highlight for Morecambe. And we've lost 2-1. Well, this is not going very well, is it? It's not going very well at all. So you weren't good enough today. And that is shocking. Absolutely shocking. So we find ourselves in 18th place with just 1 point. So can we turn this round? We've now got about a week, and then we've got a home game against Accrington Stanley. Can we turn it round? Let's hope we can. We'll see in the dugout for that one. Well, if you like your Football Manager played the Gobby Gaffer way, why not subscribe and give me a like? That means I can come back, do a lot of waffling, be a bit silly, and we're all happy, right? Well, welcome to Mill Farm. It's not quite heading hands time yet, but I don't think we're too far off. I mean, early doors, not panicking as yet, but we do need to, stop the rot, basically. So I made quite a few changes today, positional changes, formational changes, and let's see how we go with this one. So I brought Isted back in goal. Kwamina played really well as a wing-back, attacking wing-back last season. This season, not so great. He's given the ball away a lot. His preferred position is to be a defending full-back. So I'm giving all the players what they want. So Kwamina is going to play a defending full-back. Gibbons is going to play an attacking full-back. We've got Kokori and Wiggett, the two young lads, in central defence. Rossiter today moves to a deep-lying playmaker, with Mundle and Gower in the midfield as the creative force, hopefully. And we've got Kumas, Wright Phillips as the inverted wingers, with the Charman up front. And Charman is still free scoring, so we just need to stop that ball going in at the other end, and we might win a few games. Let's see how we can do with this lineup. And we're underway. Brought a new striker in, been to Preston, and on loan we brought a lad called Crossadarian. He's only 19, but he looks to have some great prospects, some great stats, very pacey, great on acceleration, and his finishing is really good as well. So possibly a little bit of backup there for Luke Charman up front. So again, we've not started this game particularly well. We're on an XG of 0.05 after half an hour with only one shot. I mean, I do appreciate that, we've got quite a few new players in the team. We've moved up a level, but you don't get too much time in football. You don't get that time to let things settle. So basically, you've got to hit the ground running. I mean, okay, a few dodgy results to begin with while we're settling in, but we cannot afford this kind of performance every match where we're just losing games and letting goals in. So Kwamina is holding back a little bit now. Nice pass there to Kumas. Just been a little bit of a pivot there. Ball over the top to Sharman. Sharman has hit the post. How unlucky is that? So we've stepped up a little bit now coming up to half time. We've actually had 4 shots now. Poor throw that to Rossiter, fortunately for us. Can he be the deep line playmaker for us? Right, Phillips. He's coming on the inside, but he's just given the ball away. Nicks it back again nicely, but then fires it over the top. Poor effort, very poor effort. But I think at the moment, that sums our season up. Right, this isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. Luke Charman seems very demotivated, apparently. Okay, but he is on a 6.5, so even he's not playing that well. Okay, first change of the game. I brought Odin Bailey on for Wright Phillips, who wasn't had the greatest game. Again, he should be a really, really good player, but he's just not doing it at the moment. So Odin Bailey comes on as the inverted winger on the right. And everybody else has been put on attack duties now, apart from Rossiter, of course. We're pushing everybody forward now. And let's see if we can get this, get a winner in this game and get 3 points on the board. And try and start elevating us a little bit. Still nothing working at all. Okay, another change. I've brought the new lad, Crossadair, that I was telling you about. Got him on loan from Preston. Brought him on up front, taken Rossiter off. And I've gone long ball now. Let's see if we can just nick this game. Just chuck a long ball up to the two big lads up front. But this second half is just petering out to nothing. Although Accrington have now got a highlight which goes over the top. 84 minutes on the clock. We're now motoring on to the final whistle. We do have a highlight. Gibbons, Bailey, into the box. Straight to the keeper. Very, very, very poor. Shadow of the team that played last season, this, isn't it? Shadow of the team. Hoofed ball forward. Bailey. Bailey's going to pick that up, is he? He's going to slide it in. Yes, he has! Odin Bailey, could that be the winner? Could that be the winner? So he's come on for Wright Phillips and made an immediate impact. Wins the ball really nicely there. Chases onto it and sticks it in with his left foot. Absolutely beautiful goal. Could that be the 3 points for us? Off and running. 3 points on the board. Very, very nice. And that's moved us up. I know it's early days. We've only played 3 games, but that's moved us up to 11th place. And we've got 4 points on the board now. I think if we could finish in 11th place at the end of the season, I'd be reasonably happy with that. Maybe 9th or 10th. I mean, I don't expect us to get into the playoffs, really, at this stage of the game. But that's a positive move. Well, going forward, we'll certainly have tougher games than Accrington Stanley. They, not the greatest of sides. And to be fair, I think it's a team that we would be expecting to beat. But it's 3 points, and we move onward and upward. Will this new formation and a new tactic, will that work better for us going forward? You'll have to stay tuned, because I'm going to go and play a few games off camera now, and we'll be back very, very shortly to see whether the Gobby Gaffer can take AFC Fylde further up that league in Sky Bet League 2. I don't think there'll be any shiny trophies this season. It's a bit of a spoiler, that. But you never know. You never know. I'll have to get my lucky hat out. Ha ha!